Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. We are working on day 7 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. And as you know, I went ahead and had this Close to My Heart timber collection that I had pulled out to do my random Friday layout, and then just went ahead and started, using what I could. Still have not killed it, but a lot of the paper. But you know what? I love the paper, so I am not complaining. Not a bit. I did go ahead and I have the Picture Me Life cards, and I'm going to go ahead and use pretty much the majority of what I have left of the 4x6 cards to mat the paper. I mat them straight, and then I wonkify them right up because I'm actually totally loving them. I do go ahead and just get them down on there and trim them right up because, let's be honest, I wasn't going to use them for anything else. I bought them to fussy cut embellishments out of them. And there wasn't a lot that I could fussy cut. So I did do, I had the workshop kit that I was doing, and I still don't have pictures in those guys. But, it's only October 9th. I'm working on it. We still didn't. The only thing we've done in the COVID was we went to Kansas City to see a Chiefs game. That was it. Dangerous enough for me. Life lived, and that was just this past weekend, so it's not even like I've done anything in the last 7 months. There's years to fill that up. So what I do here is stop rambling and ranting, and I'm going to go ahead and trim down this diamond paper. Yes, I am. And I'm going to go ahead and trim the zip strip off of this beautiful wood grain, and then I'm going to go ahead and trim some of that off as well, because as you noticed in the sketch, there are 2 little banners that run vertical on the left hand side of the page. So I do go ahead and pull out my distress ink, because I told you guys I'm really, ever since I went through and made my inventory journal of my mixed media products, and and I'm still going through it and doing the dies and stuff and all my tools so that I don't buy extras. I am going to go ahead and do a different binder for my stamps. I'm like, I need to use my mixed media. I don't ever use this stuff. So right here, I took brown and put it on brown and just made some big old smudgy marks, and it didn't really do anything. Then I went ahead and got this Tim Holtz stencil out, which, by the way, still need to clean. And I am just running through a different color. So I used walnut stain and gathered twigs and the distress oxide, I believe is what those were. And just kind of got them smeared onto the page. By the time I'm done, you can barely see it, but that's the whole point of why I didn't like what I had done. So I'm still working on it. I'm so new to, and I know I say that, I've been saying that for a while. I just don't do it enough. I'm out of practice. And if you want to get better at anything in life, it's practice. So right here, I went ahead and inked the edges of that white paper, and then it is not squared up to the page. So I just went ahead and trimmed it all down, and I will go back and use the distress ink and just ink the edges of that again. And I will even do the cardstock this time because there's a white core in there. So I'm just making a mess right there. Now I like the way that looks. I like the messy look of that. It doesn't have to be perfect. I like to where I skip it and it goes onto the paper just a tad more. And I'm going to go ahead and dispose of my little scrap pieces. And we're going to get that set down. Now I'm going to go ahead and continue to ink this little zip strip, and I'm going to run that down. I do add a whole bunch of more banners and such onto this layout because it just looked really naked to me. I'm not going to lie. I needed more and more. This less is not better for me. I need tons of stuff on the page. But I do go in spurts. Sometimes I do very minimal embellishing and minimal everything. And in the past several months, that was kind of my way. And now guess what? I have moved on. I want tons of stuff on my layout pages. I guess since it's fall, it's October. And I am planning my October daily, which is not, going so well because I'm not doing anything. And I haven't actually even started on it. But we're only 9 days into it. It's totally fine. I'll work on it in November, right? So I'm just getting everything that I can on there and just trying to get as much fun pattern paper in my albums and get it used up, because guess what, next year will bring, well, every day pretty much brings, every month brings new collections and such. And I keep getting all these wonderful emails from Echo Park about warehouse boxes, and I'm like, I have got to use this stuff up. My my 12 by 12 shelf that I hold all my paper on, my 3 bins are chocked full. And I cannot add any more to it. And I just need to use it. It's there, and I just need to use it. Sorry, rambling again. So right here, I know that this sketch called for two pictures, but I only had one, and I'm going to make it work. So I did I didn't trim the picture down that much, and here's where I'm going to go ahead and take some of those cards and just layer them up very, very wonky behind the picture. And I'm trying to get it on there. I'm going to go ahead and just put it pretty much in that area right there. And like I said, covered up most of what I did with the distress ink, but that's all right. That's all right. So then I pulled it over. I'm going to go ahead and take this chipboard card craft die cut. Sorry, I couldn't think of it. And I'm going to go ahead and use that in that area. I also pulled out that little buffalo. I don't know. I had these sitting in there that was from the workshop kit that were just like the punches. So I'm going to just go ahead and use those. Now they are white. I do get it under there eventually. I'm going to stick that there, and that card is going to go there as well. However, I am going to come in and I'm going to color them with those 2 distress inks that I have over there very, 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 very messily. And then see, I'm just trying to figure out where I want that. And I cover up the saying on the buffalo because I like the saying on the wooden chipboard piece there. So I'm going to go ahead and get one of those stuck right up there because why not? And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, that white sticks out. Like it's in your face, So I'm trying to figure out if I like it. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and create a couple banner pieces out of this zip strip. And I'm going to run them. I'm going to ink them up as well. I'm very proud of myself. I remember to ink absolutely everything but the photo mats. So, I mean, that's a score, right? Usually I forget to do everything. So I'm just going to run it down, run it in between those 2 from the top and the bottom. This layout took no time at all to put together. Totally loving it. I do go ahead and pull out the 12 by 12 sticker sheet as well. And I'm going to use a, so here we go right here. So I just grab it and I just messily get it all up in there. And I do both colors, and I mean, I'm making it messy on purpose because there was no way to do it any other way. But that kind of takes down from the stark white of what we got going on there. This border strip, couldn't think of what that was called. That's what I was going for earlier. And I'm going to run that right there just to bring a little bit of more red into the layouts. And it's buffalo check, and there's a buffalo on there, right? I mean, it was a Halloween picture, so buffalo works in my head. A lot of things work in my head that I think people are probably like, what? Right here, I just go ahead and bring it over to the other side as well because I did not want to stick it back on the sheet because I already have another sheet. I got 2 sticker sheets. Excuse me. All right, so just in case I forget, I am going to go ahead and put those away. Give me a thumbs up. If you liked the video, please click the subscribe button below. If you'd like to see more from me, don't forget to go check out the Facebook page and see what all the other ladies have created for this sketch today. I am going to go ahead and splatter some Heidi Swap Color Shine in tea, and then I believe I come back in with a gold Heidi Swap Color Shine in gold. Words hard. Anyway, I do appreciate you guys watching. Please check out all the other links. And yes, I do appreciate Christy for opening this up and all the other layouts that have been done. It's a true inspiration to me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.